Welcome back to the channel and to another episode of Ways to Use Weapons in WWE 2K16. This, as always, is the 101. So far in the series, we have covered tables, ladders and chairs. For today's episode, turn our attention to the steel steps. Now I do want to say before we get into the video, compared to tables, ladders and chairs, these steel steps are fairly limited, but there is still a few things that can be done, so let's see what we've got. Of course, the main thing that can be done with the steel steps is a variety of strikes. Now, there are three main strike animations for the steel steps, and these including a grounded strike, a running strike, and of course, the standard strike. Now, with the standard strike especially, it can be used in various other situations, including, for example, in the corner in the normal or sitting position, plus the Tree of Woe, which, as you can see, can be pretty devastating to the Family Jewels area. Also, just to add to that, is the reverse animation for the steel step strikes, which looks pretty cool and leaves your opponent vulnerable to a returning steel step attack. Another way to use the steel steps is to knock your opponent out of the ring or off the top rope. Now, to knock your opponent out of the ring, you would need to give them a strike when they are standing on the apron position, and a pretty cool way to knock your opponent off the top rope, aside from a straight up running attack, is to actually throw the steel steps at your opponent from the outside of the ring. Once again, as you can see, some awesome stuff. Another of the most simple ways to use the steel steps is of course to Orous with your opponent at them. Now this can be done from a couple of angles and is definitely a simple but effective way to use the steel steps in 2K16. Yet another way to use the steel steps is to actually try and do your moves on them. Now for whatever reason, since the game's went new gen, this doesn't work quite as well as it used to, but given the right move and the right situation and a little bit of luck, this is something that can be done, so always an option to keep in mind. However, my personal favourite way to use the steel steps in the game is to use them in tandem with a table and create what I like to call the steel table. So what the steel table basically is two sets of steel steps pushed together with a table then laid out over the top. Now positioning for this can be a little tricky and a little patience might be needed, but it's basically done by dropping the steel steps at the right angles, then pushing them together by simply running at the side of them. Then of course you want to add the table into the mix, and you can do so by picking up the table and doing a running animation towards the side of the steel steps, then dropping the table and laying it out over the top of both sets of steps. And yeah, the steel table is a pretty awesome thing to try out, so definitely give us a go. And the steel table is going to close out today's episode of how to use steel steps in WWE 2K16. So drop me a comment down below and let me know your favourite way to use the steel steps featured from today's video, and also let me know any other ways not featured in the video that you guys recommend giving a go. As always, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video, and if you have, a like rating would be awesome to see. Stay tuned to the channel for plenty more 2K16 content coming very soon. And until next time, this has been 101, and I will see you all on the next one.